Hey guys, just wanted to do my reaction video to The Flash Season 4, Episode 13, True Colors. And this is the episode. I tried to upload a reaction video before. I got blocked. I'm going to try again. Basically, the synopsis of the episode is Aminette Black is going to try to buy the metahumans, or at least like the bus metas that Barry is so far locked up, and as well as Barry himself. The warden is trying to sell them to Aminette, who's going to try to sell them onto the black market. So Barry's forced to work with them in order to plan a prison break in order to finally get them out. And it looks like this will wrap up the whole trial of the Flash, Barry incarceration arc, which is, I guess, a nice breaking point, considering the show's going to be going on hiatus during the Olympics.
Everybody, what are you? Hiya! Hiya!
Oh,
What the hell?
Ralph.
How'd you get in here, Earl?
Door's unlocked.
Oh, it wasn't.
Was after I picked it.
Oh, look at you.
Pull down, especially the good ones. They get close to you, place your trust in you, and then bam, you screw it up every single time. So when you let your new friends down, give your old one a call.
Today he was in an altercation,
What, an altercation?
a prison yard fight.
What, is he okay?
Oh, he's fine, he's fine. He was safe until midnight, and then Alan and the others belong to Aminette. The important thing to know is he's in good hands.
I was wondering when that was going to come in.
Thank you, Warden. Yes. Thank you. What's wrong?
Wolf is trafficking metahumans? Is everybody crooked in this town?
Beady. He's got these beady eyes and this crooked smile. He's just a real
Two-faced rat from head to toe.
Ricky.
What? He's a two-faced rat, he is. What's wrong with my voice?
Guys, I think I just figured out how to stop Warden Wolf. If Ralph could shapeshift into Braveheart here, then he could easily shapeshift into Wolf and meet Aminette before midnight and call off the whole deal before it ever even happens. Right.
Okay, I'm supposed to buy he can shapeshift into a
Let him
black
go up, what
man, especially with a black complexion.
Sitter, how goes it?
Hold your horse, it's almost done.
Very MacGyver of him.
Well done, boy.
How does that open all of them
for the
at
record,
once?
I was already planning on making.
Because I don't want to hurt anyone else. Last time I was out there, I almost destroyed the whole city.
Yeah, she can stay.
No, we're all leaving.
Becky, if Aminette sells you, your powers will be used to hurt a lot of people.
Maybe CCPD hacked into the cameras.
You said there were no cameras.
I did? Yes, I did say that. But then, afterwards, I installed a few.
Did you? Something seems off with the big bad wolf. If you even are a wolf, it's being right all the time. Ralph, get out of there.
I'd say you have a fracture on either the 4th or 5th metacarpal. I used to fall down a lot. Super klutz.
So what are you gonna
Care about people. Not like the type of person who'd take someone's life.
I didn't kill that teacher. I wouldn't take a life. You know, not every meta uses their powers to hurt people. Some use them to help, others to protect people.
Hello, Stretch.
They call me a man who elongates now.
Queen of letting these people down. But you know what? They're still here. No matter how much I disappoint them, they still show up for me. I don't really understand it, but I think it's part of this whole friends thing. So, unless you do something worse than kidnap and stab them, I think you're gonna be just fine.
You really think so?
Yes, I do.
Only one who should be worried about surviving right now is you.
Understandable. Just one thing. If you're thirsty for vengeance, you might want to start with the Flash. Barry Allen is the Flash, the same man who put you behind bars, and who will no doubt recapture you after you escape.
What are you doing, Runt?
Deciding who I am.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Not again. Oh, I don't pay me enough for this.
Is he transferring? He's transferring bodies again? Or...
Too late, Mr. Allen.
Chance to save you. We all have to decide who we are. This is who I am.
Wow.
DeVoe? Nope, not DeVoe. It's Ralph.
I believe you are looking for me, Your Honor.
The wizard. I mean, he could have stolen their powers and more, but he didn't. He only wants the bus menace. He wants their powers for something, all of them.
Why is everyone looking at me like I'm a dead man?
The chair can wait till morning.
Oh, I
For
gotta
now?
watch that again. Oh my god, it's the Weepers.
I love you, Clifford.
Yes, and I...
Okay, so the last couple minutes of that episode was like pretty crazy. So just everything from the busman is about to attack Warden Wolf. Warden Wolf outing Barry as the Flash, which I would have thought they would have known about since they were locked up there with a speedster. They knew he was a speedster, and I thought they would have heard through the grapevine. And Warden Wolf going in and out and just talking to Barry openly and about his identity that maybe they would have figured out that he is the Flash. But I guess that's the only. But and I was surprised they would try to like kill him then and there instead of just trying to work together, still try to work together and just not fall so easily into playing the world or be so easily manipulated by Warden Wolf. But I don't know, I guess they would rather have taken care of Barry then and there. And I was shocked that he was basically like took at first, like when the tentacles came out, I thought he was transferring his consciousness into all four of them. But then of course he took Becky Sharp, and it kind of made what happened to her like all the more tragic, considering, you know, at least I mean she was more of an anti-villain when she first showed up, and the one of the more sympathetic villains. But then, you know, but she was a little bit like self-righteous in the sense that she refused to believe Barry about having powers, and you know, she didn't care if everybody else was having bad luck around her when she was finally having good luck for the first time in her life. But realizing that she could almost destroy the city, that, you know, she's naturally turned over a new leaf, and she didn't like turn over a new leaf, and I like how she had that heart to heart with Barry about using her powers for good. Yeah, it was cool to watch her just, you know, have her heroic moment. And just like knock out all the other boss metas and the Warden Wolf and the guards and Amunet Black before a tragic end DeVoe's hands. And you can show, and they've shown how far off the deep end DeVoe has gone with you know, taking over Becky and then killing the Warden Wolf because he was presumably pissed about him messing with his plans, or you know, he was trying to cover his tracks, and then like basically date raping his wife by giving her the Reaper's love tears, which is like a love drug to basically keep her in line now. So one must wonder if he's going to keep body hopping, or is this going to be his final form? I mean, because the thing is, because I already like Sugarland Beer's performance as the new DeVoe better than Kendrick Sampson's Dominic, just because I felt like he was a little bit too wooden, even though he was trying to go for cold and calculating. I just feels like Sugarland Beer has is giving a better portrayal of being like cold and ruthless, but having some, you know, inflection. And you know, Barry being Barry, of course, he was going to stay in Iron Heights even after he had a chance to break out after that whole fiasco. And I liked how Ralph was able to shapeshift into DeVoe. I think that was a great payoff for his whole shapeshifting power, and more believable than him shapeshifting into a black man. I mean, it raises all kinds of questions, like, because there was a shot of like DeVoe's quote unquote funeral during Trial of the Flash, and then, you know, there's probably like autopsy reports, and, you know, it raises all kind of questions that, like, but, you know, like, you wonder how much, you know, for how long Ralph will have to keep up that DeVoe disguise just to, like you said, work with the authorities. But it's probably not going to come of anything. It'll probably just be like an off-screen thing and forget about it. But, you know, whatever gets Barry out of jail, it's silly, but I think it only just proves that this show really just shouldn't do anything related to trials, because it just seems, you know, and just because if you saw my rant about, because like Trial of the Flash, like the whole thing was just ridiculous about how easily, you know, Barry didn't have a case, or at least couldn't make a case that he couldn't stay out of prison, and because there was so, and because even Dwarf Star pointed out, it's like, how can CSI like kill a guy and then leave so much evidence behind? It was like a sloppy murder, and but it was, and I was kind of getting tired of Ralph, you know, going through the same arc of acting like a jerk or a coward and then becoming a nice guy. Like, it's got to stop. It's really got to stop, because it's the reason why it was hard to like Julian. It's the reason why it's hard to like him. And it seems like the synopsis for the next episode is that he's basically going to not want to be here anymore, and then have to get a pep. And I mean, those are my only real problems with it. But again, like, it was a really solid episode. I like the whole prison break premise. But there, I mean, more so than what the team was trying to do to get Barry out. Barry out. Great to see Amy Black again. I like as much of the twist may have been for shock value. I enjoyed that, and I get to see. I'm looking forward to see how this plays out, about how they try to rescue Subject 9, the titular character in the next episode, and supposed to be the Fiddler, and how they are also going to stop DeVoe, or basically how he's going to try to use all of his powers in a fight against Barry. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think of the episode? What are your theories about what the Enlightenment's going to be and how the Bus Meadows' powers are going to factor in? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.